Hey guys, Dr. Matt Lyon, back for another quick video on the power of emotion. Emotion is an invisible force. You can't see it, but none of us can deny that it's probably the most powerful tool that we have as human beings to make constructive change or destructive change. Emotion can start a war. Emotion can create a peace treaty. Emotions can drive the markets down. But emotions can bring us together and cause us to care so deeply and create something together that we could never do alone. Emotions can cause us to ask for someone's hand in marriage, and emotions can lead us into a marital therapist's office as we stand on the brink of divorce. So emotions are everything. In this time of coronavirus, of COVID-19, everybody's emotions are all over the place. And that's okay. It's to be expected. In some ways, that's normal. But what I want to encourage us to do is just take a quick look at what we can do to keep our emotions healthy, positive, and up-leveled so that we can thrive through these times, not just survive. I mean, look, we're at home, we're doing Zoom meetings with our colleagues all over the place. We can't really leave our homes. We're probably more sedentary than we usually are. Some of us even have to homeschool our kids. Maybe even now we're together 24/7 with our husbands and wives or partners of whatever persuasion, and kids and dogs, and then you can't talk to your neighbors. It's a lot. You can be overwhelmed by the news. You can be overwhelmed by the changing day-to-day fluid nature of this whole situation, which has been unprecedented, change our country forever. So emotions are everything. I mean, look, just because we can't see something doesn't mean it doesn't have power. I'm standing out here in the New Mexico high desert, and that sun has photons. I can't see those photons, those invisible beams of light, but they're definitely like making my skin tan and warming me up and giving light to this place. I can't see that there's an electromagnetic field around the earth, but if I get a compass, I know it's there. This phone emits electromagnetic waves, so invisible forces are all around us, and they can drive our behavior. Emotion is energy in motion. And one quick tool, here's tool number one to work with emotions, is to get in motion. I know it sounds simple, but it's not simplistic. When we move our bodies differently, when we breathe differently, when we just go for a 10-minute walk, when we maybe do 10 push-ups or 10 kettlebell swings or 5 sun salutations, or simply get up out of our chair and take 10 deep breaths, we are changing our motion, which changes emotion. Why is that? Because the movement centers of our body and muscles are linked directly through different tracks in the spinal cord up to the emotional centers in the brain. We can change our emotion through motion. And listen, emotion equals energy in motion. I love that. So what does that really mean? Let's take that out of the woo-woo. What that means is that emotions are fluid chemical experiences in our bodies. They're not necessarily facts. A simple way to say that, again, my grandma always used to tell me, Matt, your feelings aren't facts. So stop, become aware, inquire, take a deep breath. Remember, thoughts, more or less, to make it simple, are sort of the language of the mind, right? But emotion is the language of the body. But just because we feel it doesn't mean it's so. So remember to stop, take a deep breath. Another exercise, number 2, write down what you're feeling. Just write it down. Don't filter. In transactional analysis, an amazing school of psychotherapy, they had the 10-minute writing exercise. You set your timer for 10 minutes and just write. Don't filter. You can be as mean and grumpy and petulant as you want. Just get it out of your body, out of your head, and out on paper. And then ask yourself a couple questions. Is that true? Can I know that that's true? Do I want to be feeling something else? Okay, so you can either talk about it with somebody, or you can go take my advice and go out and go for a brisk walk. And I bet you, you're going to come back feeling a different person. Number 3, where are we focused? Whatever we focus on is what we're going to feel. Whatever we focus on is what we're going to feel. We're going to get more of it. Now, there's a complex way that that works in the brain, but it basically has to do with a part of your brain called the reticular activating system. Whatever we focus on is what we're going to feel. Another way to say that is, what's the meaning I'm giving to this whole situation? And what's the words and the language that I wrap around it? Where's my focus? Here's a simple exercise to do. Imagine that you and I are hanging out. Listen, my favorite place in the world is Jamaica. I love that. I've been leading retreats there for years. Love it. What if you and I were hanging out in Jamaica a year from now, a year from today, and you said, Matt, I had the best year of my life. I had the best 12 months of my life. It was hard. It was challenging. We went through this COVID thing, but you know what? It was the best year of my life. Tell me what that looks like. So write it down. What does the best year of your life look like? Physically, emotionally, in your relationships, in your finances, in your career, in your spirituality, whatever that means to you. Because now we're beginning to focus on something really powerful. We've created a powerful meaning. And then you write down why. Why is this so important to me? So I got a vision and I get a big why. That why is going to drive positive emotions. And then to make it real, what resources do I need? Gosh, I need a coach. You know what? I'm going to watch those online yoga videos. I'm going to talk to my boss about shifting my career. I'm going to, understand the losses that I had in the stock market. This time I'm going to do something differently. As I cut this video, there's two beautiful deer running past me. In motion, free, joy. So listen, emotion is the most powerful force inside of you. You have agency. Motion, writing and journaling, and then setting a course for yourself. Setting your telescope on your best year ever. I'm Dr. Matt Lyon, and I would love to help you more. I can't wait to talk to you in person.